Okay, today's video is going to hit on 3 points. First, you're going to get directions to this insane boat noodle shop where noodles are like 50 cents a bowl. Number 2, I'm going to reveal the giveaway winner, so stay tuned for that. And number 3, the TENET trailer for the new movie by Chris Nolan that's coming out, TENET. We're going to get into that. I mean, who else is excited for this movie? Did you see that last trailer that just came out? Trailer number 2. If you haven't seen it, check it out. Are you excited for this? What about you? And are you excited? Hey, you, half asleep on the couch, are you excited for TENET? Well, if you couldn't already tell, I sure am. We're in this neighborhood here called Victory Monument. Great little neighborhood with one of my favorite noodle shops, but before we get to that, just wanted to give you a little context before we get back to talking about TENET. Ooh, that was weird. I'm just doing my best to bend some time in honor of the time-bending master, Chris Nolan, except he has like $200 million to spend to do it. I got like 50 baht, and that's all going to noodles. Anyway, this movie's gonna be awesome. I think it's gonna be huge. I got a buddy in LA, shout out to you, Jim, who's also a huge Chris Nolan fanatic and a big movie buff. And he said that in the States, it's looking like TENET might be the only movie in theaters for a 2-week window in July. And it's just a crazy thought. Like, you imagine if movie theaters all open up again, and then you go there and TENET's the only movie playing in the whole country? Could you imagine if that happened? It would be nuts. Especially if the movie kicks ass. I love Chris Nolan movies. My favorite one, I would have to say, is probably Inception. So that takes care of number 3. And let me know in the comments what your favorite Chris Nolan movie is. I'd love to hear. Now that brings us to number 2, the moment you've all been waiting for. I'm gonna go and pick the winner of the big giveaway contest from the video of a few days ago. To do that, I just need to jump on the SkyTrain and get home. Real quick before we get to the giveaway, if you're enjoying these videos, a lot of people ask you to smash the subscribe button. I'd like to ask you to gently press the subscribe button. It should be right down here. So today's the day. Contest winner. We're giving away this awkward shirt, and there's a bonus. Since the time I made the last video until now, I've actually gone over 200 subscribers. This was a prize for the first 100 subscribers. I just felt like showing my appreciation, my love for all of you out there who are subscribing. But then just in the last couple of days, we've added a ton more. We're over 200, so I'm gonna give away 2 awkward shirts today. Step into my office. All right, got my Sharpie, got my scissors, got my paper. We're gonna do this the old-fashioned way. Pull a name out of a hat. Contestant 1, Roy Goad from Greenwich, London. Thanks for entering, Roy. You're in. Chris Blue, Daryl Wilson, Bus Guy, you're totally in. Shaq, Thailand Tim, Hey Lee, well, of course, you're in. And Sean Irwin, last but definitely not least. Sean Irwin is in. All right, so we got our list. Now we're gonna cut it up. So there's a few people who didn't enter proper, but are gonna get entered anyway. My channel, my rules. First of all, Bonnie left some awesome comments on Facebook, but didn't enter on YouTube. Bonnie, you're in. Next up is Adam Byrne. Bernie's in for sure. And finally, Honest Clips has been commenting, watching every video. Honest Clips, you're in. All right, we're ready to drop these in a hat and pick us 2 winners. So, XOTO, they all go in the XOTO hat. We're about to pick the winners here. Winner number 1 is Thailand Tim. You're the first winner. I'm gonna reach out to you and I'm gonna need a mailing address, Thailand Tim. All right, next up, this is the bonus because we hit 200 subscribers. So we're gonna give away another one. I won't look, I'll pick a name. Who do we have here? Shaq, Stunt Effects, awesome. Shaq was my inspiration for going out and doing the food video. Shaq, I'll be reaching out to you and getting your address and mailing you a shirt. So for those of you that haven't subscribed, subscribe, because when I hit 1,000 subscribers, wait till you see what I do then. TENET. Number 3 was TENET. Number 2 was the giveaway, which brings us right back here where we started to number 1. This super cool boat noodle shop that you have to visit. We have 3 kinds of boat noodles here. This is a tom yum pork noodle soup with, this is called bát mi. Bát mi, this is like a Chinese egg noodle. This is the same flavor of soup, the tom yum, but the noodles are different. This is like a, almost like a rice noodle vermicelli type. It's called sen lek, but same flavor, the tom yum, delicious sour flavor. And then this last one is the traditional boat noodles, beef-based. I think it's like a blood-based beef soup. So this is now beef. It's really tasty. It's right on the canal, the riverside here near Victory Monument. It's always packed at lunch, full of Thai people, which is an amazing sign. That's what you want to see. And let's dig in. We'll get a little bit of everything on this first bite. Oh, that's nice. That one's the tom yum flavor. A little bit sour, very strong peanut flavor. This one is the beef blood broth. We'll get a little piece of beef on there, a little greenery. That one's a lot more rich, a lot of more of a sweet flavor. I'm gonna wanna spice that up a little bit. So let's see how the one with the Chinese noodles tastes. I think I like it with the rice noodles better. Each of these bowls is only 15 baht, so that's less than 50 cents. And to give you a sense, they're not that big, but how are they as big as my head? Smaller than my head? I could eat 3 of them. So as delicious as these noodles were, perhaps the most exciting thing about this place is these little hidden bowls of goodness. So this is dessert here, and you flip these upside down. So I have 4 of these. Each little cup is 5 baht, which is 20 cents? No, less, like 15 cents. So 1, 2, 3, 4 of these costs about 60 cents. And what's inside them here, so you can see the top layer is coconut and the bottom layer is a pandan, and together it's like a custard, like a pudding. It's sweet, it's sour, it's heaven. 5 baht, 15 cents for one of these things. One down. How many do you think I can eat? Let's see. 2, 6, 7, and that makes 8. I feel sick now. But for the entire lunch, and by the way, Haley's with me, so I didn't eat all 8 of those myself, but I probably could have. Anyway, for our 4 bowls of noodles and our 8 custards, comes in at a grand total of 100 baht, so just over $3 for today's lunch. As always, there'll be a Google Map pin to the location of this wonderful place in the description below. If you've watched this far, it means you must like something. I hope it puts a smile on your face the odd time. Do me a favor and subscribe to the channel. You get 2 new videos from Thailand each week. Confused yet? Yeah, me too. I doubt my lame attempt at recreating Tenet turned out good at all, but hey, I'm working over here and I'm working for you.